Hello and welcome to our new iOS Basics series. In this video series, we'll be teaching you how to use your iPhone or iPad. Today's lesson will be all about apps, what they are, what apps you already have on your device, and how to download new apps from the Apple App Store. Let's get started. Apps, or applications, are small pieces of software dedicated to a specific task. For example, the Mail app allows you to check your mail, while the Facebook app allows you to check your Facebook account. There are two types of apps.
Pre-installed apps are created by Apple and are exclusive to iOS. Examples include Safari, Maps, Mail, and Notes. Since Apple's pre-installed apps are also created by Apple, they are well integrated with the device and Apple's other services. Third-party apps are apps made by outside developers that typically must be added to the device. These include apps like Facebook, Evernote, and Spotify. To add a third-party app to your iPhone or iPad, you must first download it from the App Store. We'll talk more about the App Store later in the video.
You will need to make decisions about which app you want to use. For example, do you want to get directions from Maps? Or do you want to download a third-party app like Waze or Google Maps? Do you want to subscribe to Apple Music? Or download a third-party streaming app like Spotify, Pandora, or Amazon Music? The choice is entirely up to you. There are so many apps that are already on your device when you log in for the first time that it can be overwhelming. Let's go over some of the most important ones. Phone. With everything smartphones are capable of, it's hard to remember that they're also phones. The Phone app allows you to make phone calls, check your voicemail, and view your missed calls. It can also be integrated with the Contacts app, making it easier to make calls. Messages. Similarly to the Phone app, Messages allows you to send text messages. You can send messages to Android or iPhone users, but sending text messages to iPhone users will give you all the benefits of iMessage, an Apple-specific messaging service which includes a lot of extra fun features. FaceTime. FaceTime is Apple's video calling service, similar to Google Duo or Skype. Safari. Safari is Apple's native internet browser, similar to Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. Use Safari to search for information or access your favorite websites. Camera and photos. The Camera app allows you to take photos or videos, which can then be organized into albums or edited in the Photos app. Maps. Apple's Maps app, not to be confused with Google Maps, provides turn-by-turn directions and allows you to search for local businesses. Files. The Files app allows you to organize files on your device, such as documents, spreadsheets, and more. Files can also be edited with Apple's Microsoft Office competitor, Pages, Numbers, and Keynotes, which have similar functionality to Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. That was just a short list of Apple's native apps, but there are many others. Don't be afraid to try them out. Now let's talk about downloading new apps. As we discussed earlier, third-party apps need to be downloaded from the App Store, but before you start downloading, there are a few things you should know. First of all, the App Store is a store, so while some apps are free, other apps might have fees associated with them. For example, some services like Spotify and Netflix have a monthly subscription fee. Other apps may be free, but have content you need to pay for, such as games with in-app purchases. And some apps have a one-time upfront fee that is listed next to the app. You can also pay for apps with the credit card that is loaded into your Apple account. Don't want to input a credit card? That's okay. You can buy prepaid Apple gift cards at most stores. Another important consideration is safety. While Apple moderates the app stores, malware and spyware often sneak in. These apps can hurt your device or steal your personal data. Again, be sure to read the detail page of each app you download. It will include information about the app, who made it, the app's star ratings, and reviews from other users. Avoid apps with low ratings and downloads. We'll learn more about the detail page in just a little bit. Let's take a look at the App Store. To get started, look for the App Store's icon. It looks like this. Before tapping on the App Store, make sure you're connected to the internet first. Once you open the App Store, you'll primarily navigate with the bar at the bottom of the screen. There are 5 different options here: Today, Games, Apps, Arcade, and Search. On Today, you can click the icon in the top right corner to view your App Store account, which is connected with your Apple ID. Here you can change your Game Center name, as well as view a list of apps you've purchased and apps you have subscribed to. Please note that only apps you have subscribed to through the app will appear on this list. If you signed up through the developer's website, it will not be there. If an app is listed, you can make changes to your subscription plan or cancel it. The account area is also where you can redeem gift cards and update your apps. If an app is acting strangely, it's a good idea to come to this screen and see if it needs an update. Just click Update next to the app you want to update, or Update All to update all of them at once. The Apps and Games area will give you recommendations for games and apps. These areas are updated frequently to show you new and popular apps, so check back often. Chances are, however, you will want to search for a specific app you've heard about. To do this, click on the magnifying glass labeled Search. Now type in the name you are looking for, and a list of results will appear. Although you can download the app immediately, it is recommended that you read the app's detail page first. To do this, tap on the app's name or icon. This will take you to the detail page. On the detail page, you can view important information like who the developer is, whether or not the app contains in-app purchases, how many people have reviewed it, its average rating, its intended age, and its chart position. Scrolling down on the page, you could read more information about the app and read reviews. Although you don't have to read every single review, it's a good idea to read a few to get an idea of whether or not the app is safe to download and is right for you. Try to avoid apps that don't have many reviews. If you have read the detail page and have decided to download the app, tap the Get button. After tapping this button, depending on your settings, you may be prompted to log into your Apple account, or the app will automatically begin to download. If the app has an upfront price, you will see that listed instead of Get. After tapping the price, you'll be asked to confirm your payment method, and then the app will start to download. That's it for your second iOS lesson. Keep an eye out for our next video, in which we'll be discussing the Mail app. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the day.